What's up, everybody? It's a Rap Roulette here with D Rice and
Chosen Real in the building.
yep. And today we're gonna do the same thing we usually do. We're gonna roll a little roulette wheel packed with rap topics, and whatever it lands on, we'll have to talk about that topic, discuss. So, with no further ado, go ahead.
All right, let's get it spinning, y'all. So
Check it out. We got a lot of good topics today. All right, spin that shit.
Wayne drops Funeral Deluxe.
All right. So that's the topic. First topic of the day.
Yeah. Did you check out everything out already on that? Or
I did, actually. I was impressed. I mean, I already liked the album, Funeral. But, I mean, he added some really good songs to it, with the deluxe part.
yeah, he came out with so again, yeah, starting out that album, it was really good. I was really surprised when he dropped it, bro. I think everybody wasn't expecting Wayne to drop like anything at the time he dropped it too.
No, definitely not.
It really came out of nowhere. So it was kind of just like, bro, like I was honestly when he dropped it, bro, I was craving some good music, bro. Like,
yeah.
I was craving.
Yeah.
A lot of people wasn't dropping at that point, I don't think, like a lot of big artists.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I definitely thought, I don't know if he's going to retire, but I definitely thought, like, he's going to take a big break after the Carter 5. But I guess no, he got right back in it with Funeral. I mean, that was a really good album. It had a lot of good features. It was a really cohesive album. It had mixtape Wayne in there. Had some kind of Carter, a little bit of everything. Lil Wayne of everything. And then, yeah, the deluxe just made it better. I mean, he has some really good features on there. Doja Cat, that was a really nice song. I like the beat on that song. It sounds cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, man, it's crazy because like I feel like I've heard like the cadence or whatever rhythm they came up with, like it was some OG, maybe some classic 03, 02 type. Like there's a song where I know this is like there's something familiar about it.
Yeah, they I think they sampled Shimmy Shimmy Ya from Old Dirty Bastard because the song's called Shimmy.
Yeah, that's the song. That's the song. Yeah, G. Yeah, no, yeah. You got it, bro. You got the facts. You ready with it, man. Because, that was the song for sure.
Yeah, that was nice, bro. For sure.
That was a classic, man. I like how they did that. So, Wayne brought that back with Doja.
Yeah. I mean, she's coming up, too. Good for her, bro.
Doja just all over the place right now. She just out here.
Yeah, bro. I mean, now she's gonna be big time though. Like I thought she was just kind of like a singer when she first came out, but she's rapping really good on that song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, because Say So is making everyone think she's a singer for real. Like she does more than that. Like she I mean, I haven't been listening to her too heavy or anything before that. Like I just got brought into her like everybody else for the most part.
Yeah.
But nah, she be coming with the bars though, like and getting that hype. Like she actually do got that energy too.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, so I guess if you want to go first, what did you like about the overall album? I mean, the deluxe tracks were really good. And I feel like they had the same, obviously because it's a deluxe version, they're the same feel as the rest of the album. But there's like I said, there's a lot of different Wayne on there. I mean, I heard a lot of mixtape Wayne, which I really like that. I mean,
I was happy, dog. I was happy with that.
Yeah. I mean, so what were some of your favorite tracks off of it?
So, yeah, the album as a whole, man, like, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm seeing, bro. Okay, so just when we talk about deluxe tracks, bro, my favorite, like the one with Doja Cat came in, I was like, okay, man, this is like a little bounce. I was like, okay, yeah, this is.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
It was a little bounce. I was like, okay, that Shimmy Ya sample was fire. And then he went on to the song "Help" with Tory Lanez, bro, and they came.
Yeah.
They came, bro. They came for it. They came with it, man. Like that was legit. Like I was like, yeah, Tory and Wayne, they really went to the lab with that one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had another feature from Uzi. Honestly, the Uzi one, how'd you feel about that one? To me, that one was kind of okay.
I thought it was. I mean, I thought it was still good. But it kind of. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of sounds like a throwaway from Lil Uzi's album.
Honestly, it could have been. Like,
You know, it had the same sound as Lil Uzi's, like, you know, Eternal Take.
yeah,
So, I mean, you never know, but I mean, it was solid. I'm not gonna say it was amazing, but it was solid.
yeah, I felt like it was a lot less like a Wayne type of song. Like,
Yeah.
it definitely felt more like a Uzi. And
Mm-hmm.
the other one's really good too, though. Like as far as like Russian Roulette, and then like Happen to You, and then the song with Jesse Reyes, the Love You song.
Yeah. Just yep. That's it.
Yeah, so like, but those are like all for like different moods. Like you said, this whole album was a good album as a whole. Like in a lot of different Wayne, you got a lot of different Wayne on this because it was mixtape Wayne, and then you got album Wayne. You got him like diving into some of like other type of music for real, like that he's kind of put out before too.
Yeah. I mean, he even got like a, you know, like, so I feel like it's been he has some of those pop features on his albums too. I mean, that Adam Levine song I thought was really good too.
That's a good song.
I was impressed. I'm like, okay, he's got the good chorus there, and then he's talking some real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I'd have to agree with you for most of these songs. I mean, Shimmy was a good bounce, that you said, really good song. Help with Tory Lanez, they went in on that one. Yeah, I kind of saw that. It was like, you know, Tory Lanez gonna put something dope on for Wayne. Like I said, Lil Wayne and Lil Uzi kind of sound like a Lil Uzi song, but still pretty solid. Russian Roulette was actually one of my favorites on there.
That was really good too. I gotta hear it some more. I played through it once, so I gotta listen to it some more because I was like, I feel like I had to pay attention to it for real, like especially what he was saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like even like the original like album, like songs, like we talk like man, there was some standouts that I really liked. Like the one I Do It with Big Sean, Lil Baby.
Oh, good song.
That was good. Then he got into Platform was good too.
That one sounds like mixtape Wayne.
That was mixtape Wayne for sure. That was mixtape Wayne for sure. And then
and Mahogany. That one sounded like mixtape Wayne. You know, like the little sample and the beat. You know, it was nice.
Yeah, yo. And then you got Bing James with J Rock, bro. How did you feel about that? I came back to that one. I was like, whoa. Like I came back to it was slapping harder.
I mean, it's good. It's really good, bro. I mean, I'm a big fan of J Rock, and he brought it on that track, and you know, I can't argue with that track. It's good. It's good.
The last one I'm mentioning, like, bro, I Don't Sleep with Takeoff. Now,
I knew you liked that one.
That one was crazy. That one was crazy, man. Because everyone be like, it's crazy. Everybody be sleeping on Takeoff, man. Takeoff woke up on that one. Like, if y'all haven't heard,
this one's called I Don't Sleep. So I think they won't sleep on Takeoff anymore.
Yo, Wayne and Takeoff both just murdered that song, bro. That song was hard.
I agree. I mean, I think Takeoff kind of like got Wayne on that song. Honestly,
He kind of honestly, Takeoff kind of carried it. Like just even like Wayne always come hard. Like Wayne came hard on that song, but
yeah, of course.
Takeoff, bro,
Yeah,
Takeoff
he went
snapped.
crazy.
People,
Yo,
people,
yeah.
people haven't
Oh
been
my
listening
god.
to Takeoff as much, man. They ain't even paying attention. But I know he got a little fan base out there, man. Shout out to Team Takeoff.
Yeah. Who's that third Migo who didn't show up on Bad and Bougie?
For real. No, that song is like, if you have not heard that song.
No, that song's legit. And anyone that hasn't heard I Don't Sleep featuring Takeoff's gotta turn that shit on.
Facts.
All right, one more mention before we move on, though. I guess I gotta say, I really like Mamma Mia.
That was good too.
Yeah, that was like he was rapping like that's rapping Lil Wayne. Like he's showing out his skills. Like, yeah, good beat. I mean, that's all I wanted in a Lil Wayne song. I could have just had that song. You know what I mean? I mean, that was really good.
Yeah.
So I had to mention that one.
Yo, D. So like the thing with like we were talking about his legacy, like it was a surprise that he dropped a funeral album. Like, what do you think about him dropping the deluxe? You think he's done with it? You think he's still going? Because like, what was this for him? Like his last project, or?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we thought the Carter 5 is gonna be his last project. I mean, I think he was aiming for that, but you know how Birdman pushed it back and all that bullshit. So I think like he's not done yet. I mean, it kind of changed his direction now. I mean, maybe this is signaling like he's beginning to like, you know, retire a little bit because of, I mean, especially this title, Funeral.
Yeah, because I know I feel like I heard that's kind of what he was going with the funeral, like to finally put it to bed. But
you never know. I mean, I could see Wayne releasing more music as well, though.
We want more Wayne.
I'm not gonna argue against it. So yeah. Oh, one more little thing. The album cover's dope. It's like, yeah, it says Funeral. You flip it upside down, it says Lil Wayne. I think that's dope. I like it.
That is real dope. That's dope. Man.
Yeah. So, yo, actually, you know, I give this album, and the deluxe just added to it like a really good, you know, really good tracks on the deluxe. I give it a real solid review.
Same, for real. Yeah, that's a solid album. I don't know if it was supposed to be more like an album or a mixtape, but it's just good, bro. Like,
I mean, it just I think it's just like a project, you know what I mean? He kind of just put in whatever. It seemed like he was just having fun with it. Like,
yeah, because it didn't have the whole album rollout type thing like the Carter 5 did. You know, that was a long awaited. And it was just like a project, bro. But it stands as good as an album for real. Like, this man came solid.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's creative. It's super creative too. I mean, he's talking some real shit. He's also having some fun on some of his songs. He's rapping, like some of his songs. He just rapping his ass off. I mean, yeah, like all kind of, like I said, you got all kind of Wayne you want on that album.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, solid review. I think we're ready for the next topic.
Yeah, man, let's go chop it up.
All right, sounds good.
We
that was good shit.
Yeah, man, for real. Let's see what we got up next.
All right.
We got one hit wonders. Oh.
All right. The topic, like you said, is one hit wonders. So we're going to be talking about one hit wonders in rap. I guess we could mention some honorable mentions that had a couple of hits and then just kind of faded, I guess, too.
Yeah. Man, some of these people would be kind of just in and out. Like, you don't expect them to just disappear when they come out.
Yeah, I know. It's like we were talking about Fetty Wap. Like, it sounded like he had longevity, you know what I mean? but nothing really came after his first album.
I still think it's a surprise. Like I never saw so many people at once rocking so heavy with like the one hit one. He was rocked with, man. Like a lot of people, no matter who you were. It was like, yeah, I like Fetty Wap. He all
Yeah,
taught girls like Fetty Wap too. Everybody was on Fetty Wap. It was just like,
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
bro.
Bro, life was good when he dropped.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I miss it. It was good, bro. He came out with My Way.
Yeah, and then that Drake feature was amazing on that.
What I do is put my mind to this shit.
Oh my god, I still remember that to this day. Yeah.
Bro.
Well, yeah, he had Trap Queen, of course. Was it called 579? No, I'm probably saying it wrong. 679, something like that.
Yeah, something
But
like yeah. In fact, let me pull up his album for us.
and Again was good. And then what RGF Island?
RGF, bro, he had hits.
Nice stuff, bro. And then suddenly he just vanished, just like
That's
the Avatar, just like Last Airbender.
Mad facts, bro. Yes, like it doesn't even really make that much sense though, right? Like he's the one hit wonder where it's like, bro, what happened to him? He had all these hits.
Yeah,
He's the
he did.
wonder who don't belong in the one hit wonder spot.
And he had like a unique voice too. You know what I mean? It's just kind of a shame. I think he was trying to ride off of his hits, and then he's like, "Oh shit, what else we got?"
Yeah, man, I don't know what happened, man. He dropped the ball. Like, yeah,
the next hit he released, like after his album, which wasn't even that big, but it was well, I forget now.
Was it Wiz Khalifa High? That was pretty hot too, but
That was good.
that was actually pretty hot, but it was definitely way after all his other hits.
Oh, you know what? It's Jimmy Choo.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good song, but I think like I definitely remember when that first came out. I was like, okay, it's like a good song. It's like it's got nice beats. Kind of you can kind of party along to it, but it's kind of like not as good as his like previous album or anything. You know what I mean? Like at least that song didn't strike me as much.
He was on a couple of features too, man. It's just like I'm surprised they didn't put him on more features. That's the thing. He has a good voice and a unique sound. Like, why did people not be like, yo, let's make something, with that voice or something like
Yeah, I mean, bro, especially, I mean, you'll notice this. I mean, it's kind of selfish, but you notice this in the rap game. Like, if someone falls off, usually artists won't make music with them.
Yeah, that's literally how it is.
It's kind of sad, even because like some of these artists are still good, but they kind of fell off. Like let's talk about the next artist. Let's go with Designer. So Designer is, if you don't remember a Designer, he made Panda. That's one of his biggest hits, Panda. And then he had a little hit with Timmy Turner as well.
Timmy Turner, yeah, man.
I mean, those are some good songs. I mean,
yeah,
like I guess
we wasn't expecting nothing like that, man. It kind of hit hard. Like people was like, "What?"
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of. I mean, obviously, there's always comparisons to Future, but I mean, he kind of sounded a little different than Future, in a way.
Especially on Timmy Turner, that's where he tried to be real different, man. But then there was people who really didn't like that song either.
I really enjoyed that song, actually.
I did too. I know a lot of people who couldn't really stand it, and I was like, they was just annoyed with that. But like, I was like, no, that was kind of hard, Lowe's. Like,
yeah,
that's kind of hard. But
yeah, I honestly, I know he had so I know why he's kind of a one-hit wonder. I know he had kind of like Kanye behind him. You know what I mean? But like that's really not enough, especially because Kanye, I don't think, knows how to manage his people. That's my opinion. But like the thing is, I don't think he could get like I thought he could like maybe bring a little bit of like longevity, but like he's not gonna have a huge legacy just because he doesn't really have like a super unique sound. Like Future was already before, and he kind of sounds like him. You know what I mean? It's not like his longevity was never really there. I feel like,
bro, man, like that's so facts, bro. Like that brings up the good question of like, you know what, we can have a topic or sometime and talk about like, you know how artists be trying to manage other artists, and yeah, a lot of times it pans out. Look like how like Kanye, he really just kind of took advantage or like the opportunity of designer. And like,
yeah, I mean,
we'll get around with it. And then like, I think he's been dropped now, right? He's not associated with good music no more.
Apparently he quit. Like he had an interview on Everyday Struggle, and he said he left good music because they weren't giving him enough support, I guess.
Which, I mean, after Timmy Turner and they didn't see nothing else happen, and that's what it looked like.
I think there was some tea.
That's what it looked like. So, you know.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's crazy, bro. Like, that's how it is. And like in a lot of we could definitely talk about that sometime, man, about how you got people who do successful with it. Like, I mean, Lil Wayne, we just talked about him. He did successful with Young Money. Like that was.
Oh yeah, I mean, he got his whole crew like popular, and you know, I mean, Drake's bigger than Lil Wayne now. I would argue.
Facts, like at this point, and then you got Nicki, you got Tyga, all of them still prevalent.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there's like a couple that didn't get the mark, but
yeah, they put on a lot of people to Young Money. They try to throw everybody.
Yeah. But I mean, for the most part, you are seeing some huge success stories from there.
Yeah, and then I mean, around the time, like after a while, MMG, man, like they still kind of, you know, they got Meek and and Big Boss Ross, you know, and Wale.
Yeah,
like, those are the names you hear, but they haven't been dropping.
I like Gunplay too.
Shout out Gunplay. Shout out to Gunplay because Gunplay.
He doesn't get that respect either. I mean, he's good. He's a good rapper. Actually, so the other one hit wonder artist, I wanted to talk about was also Sheck West.
Sheck West, man.
And you know what? It's a little bit of a shame because I was looking forward to what else he got. I mean, because I never heard a song like Mo Bamba. You know what I mean? That was a raging song.
Okay, look, I gotta put y'all on. There's a song I like.
I definitely
Benzo,
I listened to his album.
Hear Benzo?
What was it?
It's I think it's called Benzo. Like, but I don't know if that's actually the name. I'm gonna have to double check that.
Is it by Sheck West or is he like featured?
Yeah, feature, bro. But he went off. That was a nice song with Sheck West, man.
Oh shit! Oh, yo, was that it was by like a producer or a DJ, and like he was just featured. Oh, is that 21 Savage on that and shit too, right? Okay, yeah, I've heard it.
That was good. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, the guy is skilled and everything. I mean,
yeah, man.
He's pretty catchy too. Yeah, I mean, so I remember I liked Mo Bamba, so I'm like, okay, I'll check out his album, and like nothing really hit me like Mo Bamba did on his album. It's kind of like a letdown.
That's the thing. Yeah, I kind of felt that same way. I wasn't really rocking with too much else of his catalog.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as long as Travis Scott is relevant, I'm sure he'll be a little bit relevant still.
Yeah, because he's on the
Jack Boys.
Jack Boys, yeah, that just came out, and that wasn't bad either. Like he was a welcome addition.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I was gonna mention. I mean, he has a huge feature on Astroworld. You know, No Bystanders.
Yeah, No Bystanders.
Yeah, that's a good song. And then you hear his like, "Fuck the club up, bitch." I like his ad libs though. I'll tell you that, bitch.
He hit that perfect, man. When he hit that, it's like something special to it, man.
Yeah,
he got that right amount of drip.
Shit, bitch. Yeah. I mean, he's good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wish the best for him. Maybe he'll find some other shit to come out or something like that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe his next album that comes out.
Yeah, so I think with any other one-hit wonders you can think of?
Do you want to talk about like current or like or back in the day a little bit?
I mean, I think we was talking about it a little bit earlier. Like, if we was talking about back in the day, and you got rappers like Chingy, Chameleon,
And Chan Millionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chan Millionaire had, well, I'll talk about him. Chan Millionaire had one hit. It was Riding, you know. They see me rolling, you know.
Man, you can't lie, that was hot.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good song. I love that song still. But, you know, it's like, well, I mean, what happened, you know? Like, what the hell are you doing? I mean, so some of these artists don't capitalize. I feel like they just spend all their money or something. And then they're like, oh, wait, I got to release something else.
Nah, I don't even think that's what happens. Well, I mean, maybe a number of the times. I mean, when you do that, like, first off, you probably get enough money off of that. Like, think of the average person. You get enough money off of something like that, you ain't got to do that no more. You don't got to care about what people thinking. You can dip off.
True.
You can go be like, people might talk crap, but like, I'd rather be a one-hit wonder than not be one at all if you was doing music as a career, you know?
I mean, it's true. I mean, people, as long as I mean, people might drag you a little bit though. You know what I mean?
If you got money, why you worried about that?
That's true though.
Like, the most of those who said it, bro? Like, that was on the Fab project, Young OG project. He's talking about broke dudes tweeting they got no, using free Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, someone I might mention actually, that now I thought about it. I mean, I like this rapper. I mean, he's had other songs I've listened to, but Rich Homie Quan, I think he only had like 2 songs, to be honest, that were like major hits.
Rich Homie, man, I thought he was gonna last a lot longer, like Young Thug did. Honestly.
What do you have?
Walk Through.
Oh, yo, I forgot about that song. And then he had I'm gonna look this up. Oh, you know what? He had Lifestyle with him and Young Thug. I forgot he made that. I mean, no, he had some hits. I'm not gonna. Never mind. Because he had Flex, like, and Type of Way.
Exactly.
No, he has some hits, but you know, I guess still in that direction.
I was surprised to see him fall off, basically, like, because he had a number of hits, and I thought he was gonna come with just more stuff that people was gonna stay like consistent with.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, now that I think about it though, it's definitely he has some hits for sure. I mean, he's not just one hit wonder. But yeah, I think anyways.
Him and Fetty, man. Him and Fetty.
Bro. I mean, I love Rich Homie Quan. I mean, he's got some good songs. I mean, it's always Type of Way and Flex are both hype songs.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we good on that. I'm actually though. Shout out to those one hit wonders. Hope y'all make some more good music because I mean we still liked it. I mean Fetty Wap. I mean maybe Designer. I don't know, but you know Shaq West. I mean I'm looking forward. If you make some more good music, then I'll listen.
Honestly, bro, I'm down for it. Like, we all love them for a reason. See, that's the thing. When it comes to one hit wonders, I mean, when you come from an artistic like perspective, that's really all it boils down to. Like you said, people are gonna drag. Like I think it's funny that people are gonna drag. Like let them drag, man. Like
Yeah, I
most of
mean,
most of those
yeah,
people live good.
I know. He's like, oh God, I'm crying in my Ferrari.
You're exactly like
Yeah.
that. The problems that most normal people can't even deal with. Like, oh, like he must be doing bad. No, he's not doing bad.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I agree though. All right. Yo, are you ready for the next topic on the wheel though?
Let's spin it up, man.
All right, spin that shit. Let's get it going. And the topic is State Amigos.
State of the
Ooh.
Amigos. Yo, man.
Okay. So State Amigos, I know we were gonna talk about where they're at kind of in the rap game. Like, are they, and we were gonna say, are they falling off? Or what are they gearing towards? What do you think? What do you think about this one?
About what they got cooking up.
Well, or your thoughts on, I mean, I've heard a little bit through the grapevine that they've been falling off. I mean, I would think so. I think a tiny bit I could agree with that, but go ahead with that.
So, okay, my perspective, yeah, I was kind of worried about that, like, cause I rock with Migos, man. So, like,
I
seeing
know that.
seeing them come up to me was just like it was crazy. Cause I mean, I never would even got into them because there's probably a lot of people who still can't get into them because they think they just sound the same and talk about a bunch of nonsense. But I think they actually come with the craft when they be coming up with the verses and they catchy, man. They be knowing what to do in the lab, bro. Like that's how I be feeling about them, man. They just be putting it together, and I was like, wait, they actually be, even though they talk about the same thing, no cap, because they do. But it's the way they find a way to talk about it that be like interesting. It's like they be getting catchy with it, man.
Yeah.
So them getting as big as they did was bad and bougie.
Yeah.
And ever since then, like they was hot. Like so seeing them fall off is crazy because like they produce insane amount of hits. Like they was really the go-tos for features too. And they definitely haven't been like that for a while, it seems like. People haven't been going to the majors for a lot of features I've been seeing. Like but it's like they released a lot. Like you have big I mean Culture 1 and 2, big projects like that they spent a lot of hits, a lot of big things came out. I mean, Motorsport. I mean, going back to Culture 1, T-shirt, bro.
Oh, good song.
You feel like they spawn hits, and you got
Yeah.
They had other ones on like Narcos.
Yeah. One song I like was Slippery.
Slippery with Gucci, man. Like,
yeah,
definitely. It's kind of like they was just on top for so long, we was getting used to it. So, at this point, them falling off, it definitely feels like they haven't been at the same amount of heat, the same amount of like just buzz right now. So I think they kind of have been, and they've been talking and gearing up for a new project. And I think that's the thing with what they doing right now. Like they're gearing up for originally they're talking about coming out with a Culture 3, but I heard they pushing back the name and changing it. And I
heard about that too.
I wonder if that has something to do with the singles they've been putting out.
You're like, oh, who's gonna go on Culture 3? And everyone's like, this is shit.
But at the same time, like through the grapevine, like I heard a rumor about them also working on a mixtape. Like they wanted to, especially like, during this Corona time, like to kind of like break over. Yeah, instead of focusing on Culture 3, they wanted to like put out like just some mixtape type stuff, like and place it out. So I mean, it's kind of weird nowadays because almost everything feels like an album,
Yeah.
So it's like you really got to be vocal. It sounds like sometimes. Like, how do you? I think that's another conversation we can have. Is like, is it really becoming like, you know, albums and mixtapes are the same thing? Because you got to specify, oh, this is a project, or this is not a mixtape, or this is an album.
I feel like there's different expectations for an album than a mixtape. You know what I mean? And like some artists make their mixtapes sound different than their albums. I mean, look at I guess Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a lot of different artists I could name that had different styles on their mixtapes than their albums.
And I like some of them were honestly better, which is crazy. Like some of them was making mixtapes.
I could totally agree with that. Yeah,
they were making mixtapes like on a level way higher than like the average album, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there was a lot of people who was able to do that. Even like we got Wale, you got Fab, who put some classic soul tapes out there. Summertime Shootout.
Yeah, we saw Travis Scott back in the day, Dave's Poor Rodeo, and you're like, oh shit. Yeah.
You feel me? Like the list goes on. But sure, yeah, we could definitely chop that up sometime.
Yeah.
Because
all right. So no, my input on Migos though, I was gonna say that, you know, when I thought they were like kind of falling off a little bit was when after like kind of Culture 2, Culture 2 wasn't as received as well as the first Culture 1, you know. I mean, it still had good songs and everything. I think they're still going in the right direction and everything. But then, I guess I would say they didn't like, I don't know, they didn't really stay consistent after that. I mean, all of them kind of like, you didn't really hear much new Migos for a while because they were all kind of doing their solo things. So, but the thing was that they kind of expected their solo albums to kind of pop off, and that really didn't happen. Like, I mean, there's some good albums and everything, but like, there's definitely like some underwhelming things going on there too.
Definitely. I think one thing like, and this is where like, I guess one part of me like as a Migo fan like, and paying attention to like what they've been doing like for a minute. I know like from an artistic standpoint, like, and that's the other side of it. Like from an artistic standpoint, I know what they were trying to do as far as like they trying to branch out just on their own, kind of, and part of it was to test the waters, but also like they've kind of been when they was just mixtape Migos, bro, because they was one of the people we was just talking about mixtape people, bro. Before they even got big, they didn't even drop albums at all. Like it was straight,
yeah, I know.
And the mixtapes went nuts. Like that's what gave us Fight Night. That's what gave us Handsome and Wealthy. That's Freak No More. Like it became. I mean, even Versace.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, a lot of hits came off of there. I mean, can't lie about that.
Yeah, so it was like they was at a point where I know, like from an artistic standpoint, them trying to like dwell into like these different realms and like do these different things is kind of like who they've been, because they was doing that with those mixtapes like a lot and kind of switching, because Quavo was like the hook guy, like for the most part.
Yeah, but he's got some good features still, you know.
Yeah, and like I'm just talking about like them as a group and like what they do for each other.
Oh, okay.
Because like he was mainly always the hook dude that they would come to for the hook, but then you know you started seeing other people like switch up. Like I mean, Fight Night was a hit because of Takeoff.
You know? Yeah, it's interesting. I mean,
Takeoff.
I look how the tides have, and like, you know, the tides have turned.
I mean, Quavo has always been that guy for the hook for them, because they tried a couple of hooks, like, and then Bad and Bougie was Offset. That was Offset first time for real, because I was listening to them for a while, bro. Offset would like basically almost never get on the chorus.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Offset's more popular than Quavo now.
Especially as far as rap. Especially as far as rap is concerned, Offset is definitely more popular. Like, at least I feel like within like as me like in the Migos fan base, bro, like people would be like, "Yo, Offset got the bars." That's how most people feel.
Yeah, I agree.
And then take off. People be sleeping on him, but he got a flow. That is a very
Yeah,
unique.
I mean he's got bars too.
And they all got their own special like strengths for real, and they play at it.
Yeah,
But that's why with those albums, it's kind of like if they were expecting it to like, because Quavo probably was really expecting a ride, and that didn't even work out.
no, it didn't.
He
Okay,
had a
well,
song with Drake, though.
yeah, I mean that's what I was gonna say though. It's kind of like that's where I think it was going downhill, especially because I think like we needed some new Migos music, which they have been releasing recently. But like the Migos songs I've heard so far, okay, besides one, which I will talk about, but have been pretty underwhelming. What was the first song you told me?
So I mean, we already know how Taco Tuesday came, but
Oh no, okay. Well, Taco Tuesday was a song they released like Cinco de Mayo. That song was disaster. I mean, that shit is terrible. Like, fuck, dude. I mean, you put like LeBron's voice in it, and it was fucking annoying as shit.
the replay value on that, man. That song is for gags mostly, man. That's what it felt like. I ain't gonna like. That's what I was feeling. Like, bro, the video itself, man. They in the kitchen whipping up. I'm in the kitchen right now, man. That's funny that you didn't even point out that I'm in the kitchen.
Bro, I'm sad that you even watched the video for it.
It's because I was like, bro, you once you see something like that, it's kind of like you have to, honestly, because, bro, the video was literally just them in the kitchen making tacos. Nothing but that. And it's like you wouldn't expect that coming from Migos. Do you expect that from a Migos video?
No, you expect like money everywhere. You expect like ass clapping.
You feel me? So it was
Yeah.
just like they actually did this. It's like I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It has a lot of likes, surprisingly. A lot of people actually must rock with it, to be honest. But I don't think it's good for real. Like it's more of a parody song.
Bro, it's not a good song. But yo, Give No Fucks, like I thought it was alright at first, but that was underwhelming. That was one of the singles they released. I think, it's supposed to gear up towards like an album release.
That felt, because of the features and stuff, like that felt more like a Culture 3 type single. That did.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Travis Scott. I mean, okay, so they Give No Fucks was like, it was like a song they released that had Travis Scott feature. I mean, it looked like it was gonna be like some big song, but I mean, it just wasn't.
Young Thug, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I mean, they really fucked up the opportunity though.
I actually liked the song, but it really was a gimmick. Like it was quick. Like the buzz really like phased out. When I first heard it, I was really liking the song for a bit, but then I noticed I didn't go back to like go watch it. Go play it as much, like. So I was like, yeah, it kind of like phased out for me too.
Yeah, I mean, I know Migos, like especially like their choruses, can be like a little repetitive, obviously, but at least with that song, it was a little too repetitive for me.
That was the thing. Like, I'm a little bit. They're making interesting choices with this whole. That's why we're talking about this whole fall off thing, bro. Because they're making interesting choices. Like,
yeah,
putting together the Taco Tuesday song, and
yeah.
actually, like, is that supposed to be Culture 3? I hope not.
No, dude, screw that.
So
no, okay, but yeah, I was gonna tell you that. Well, okay. First of all, Quavo's been having some pretty shitty verses, like recently. So I mean that doesn't help at all either. I mean, on the Baby's album, that was bad.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're
on
right.
Nav's new album, that was bad. I don't know. I need to think of some other ones, but I mean the recent ones I've heard aren't that good.
It's a good. Yeah, you bring that up. That's a good point. That's a good point.
And okay, but I was gonna say like, okay, to shed some positive light, because I mean I still believe in the Migos. I mean I like their songs.
I actually like Racks to Skinny. I actually thought that was good, and that was an improvement from,
I agree with that. I mean it's a good song. I mean it's not. I would say I'm still a little underwhelmed with that song. I'm not. It's like I don't know. I can't. It's like it's all right.
Yeah, I get it. Kind of feels like mixtape Migos actually, like for me. But it's more like it's definitely not a song to contend on a huge, like a single, like this is gonna be a hit. Like it's not that. I know what kind of song that was, and that really felt like some classic, just one of the songs on Amigos mixtape type song.
Yeah.
And then
I was gonna say, so the song with Young Boy though.
that song though, yeah.
So what is that song? If you don't mind me mentioning, like the name of it, is it Undefeated?
No, it's
No, what's it called?
Let me go to them right
I
now.
love how I'm saying it's great, but I can't remember the name of the song.
Yeah, and I thought I like had it needed. Needed.
There you go. Needed
That
it. Is that? Yeah.
is that is the song. Needed is the
Okay.
song.
So first of all, they did everything right on this song. Okay. So the beat was catchy right away. I was like, oh shit. And then you got like a nice young rapper who's just coming up on this song. So it's gonna get a little hot. NBA young boy. And then they're all coming with solid verses, like right to the beat. So I thought that was a great song. I mean, that's the best I've heard from Migos in a while.
And this is the thing, man. Because this is when my Amigo fan is coming out, bro. Yo, that song is that is a very mixtape Migos song too, bro. And that one is like a higher tier. That's the higher tier Migos mixtape type of song. That feels like mixtape Migos. So I mean, they did change the name of this. It's not going to be Culture 3 that they're releasing. So I guess they really are serious about diving back into mixtape type. The feel. They came with heat. The mixtapes was hot. There's a lot of slept on songs that a lot of fans don't know about they weren't there before Bad and Bougie. Migos was hot. Migos was popping before Bad and Bougie. So the Bad and Bougie just pushed them to a new level.
Yeah. Okay. I do feel you. I mean, they got a little poppy, after a little pop-ish after that.
I think that's the only reason we got Taco Tuesday.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's the only reason why we got Taco Tuesday, because they went very poppy. But it does see like I like the sound of Need It is a great song. And it comes in hard with Takeoff, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Brought it in hard. And they all came with the verses. Everyone delivered good verse.
Yeah. I mean, I like NBA YoungBoy. Like, kind of helps on the chorus too. I mean, he's good there. I mean, it's a really good song. I'll probably listen to that after this.
It's a vibe. Yeah. Migos is definitely cooking up some. So if they just try to release this poppin' mixtape, I'm all for it.
I'm for it. I mean, I need to. I know, like, I have hope for them, but I need like the rest of the album to be kind of like that song. I mean, like, I've been noticing they're kind of dropping and falling off a little bit. So,
yeah, they definitely have been. I think they got it to bring it back though.
I think they got it. We'll give them a fighting chance.
Yeah. All right, man. We ready for the next topic, right?
Yep. Let's hope we got an album review coming up. Hopefully. Oh,
album arena time. It
All
is
right.
time. Yo.
So, yeah, okay. Do you want to talk about the segment real quick, just for anyone that doesn't know?
All right, y'all. So, I think we talked about this last time we had an episode with our guest Naj, and we're going to make this a reoccurring thing. We got the album arena, and we're going to keep comparing these albums against each other and battle them out, see how they stack up against each other. With this segment, we got Life of Pablo from our man Kanye West.
Yep.
Versus Birds in the Trap, Travis Scott. Let's get it.
Man, this is a hard-ass one.
Man, this is such an exciting topic, dog. Like,
Shit.
those are some tough albums. I know a lot of people gonna feel us on that one because both of those albums are iconic. Very
Yeah,
large, very large.
I mean, bro, it's a hard decision. Like they're both some of my favorite albums. You know, two artists I really love as well.
They left a mark. They came out and left a mark when they dropped. Both of these projects left a mark on music, I feel like.
I can't agree with that. Yeah. So, okay, yeah, both great albums. They came out like kind of around the same time. Yeah, what you think, T, bro?
Man, so yeah, as tough of a decision as it is, like I gave it a lot of thought, and I'm leaning on my man's Travis Scott with that Birds.
Birds in the Trap.
Birds over Pablo. Just it has enough for me, man.
Okay.
You ready to hear why?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's see it.
So my whole thing with like why I kind of put that over was I feel like both of them are really like artistic albums that really opened up like just like a bunch of new sounds at the same time. Like Pablo was, I mean, Kanye was coming out like with a lot of really good albums, like kind of in a way back to back. We was expecting all the big albums from Kanye to be big, especially Pablo helped with that. So they had a very unique sounds, and the production like was high tier, high quality. And then that's the thing, like Travis with Birds, everything about the production was, bro. Birds is one of the most unique sounding albums I've heard like in a long time.
I mean, I agree with that. I mean, bro, I mean, it had a lot of different like moods and feels to like, you know, the whole album. I mean, as well as a lot of different songs. I mean, had some dark in it, but also sounded like future. I mean, a lot of different sounds. I don't know.
It was smooth, like, and I think like I mean you got songs like of course Pick Up the Phone. If we talking about hits, it came with the hits. Pick Up the Phone.
Oh yeah. And you can't forget Goosebumps.
Goosebumps every time, dog.
Yeah.
Those songs by themselves just made you like that. Just gave you goosebumps, man. Like that goes right back to when that came out, man. You know everybody was on that. Even and then Kendrick, bro. Kendrick went off on that song.
Oh, the feature. Oh wait. On Goosebumps? Oh yeah. I forgot he was No, okay, my bad. Yeah, he went crazy on that.
You went crazy, bro. That's not even a song you would. Him and Travis, bro. You don't even think that's really like a Kendrick type of song, but they fit. Travis put them on there. It just fit.
Yeah, bro. I get, dude. I remember when the album first came out. Like, those are some good times.
Shoot, man. Bro, being back up at school, man. Being up at state, man.
Yeah, hearing some of those hits still. I mean, shit, that was a good time. I mean, bro, you could talk about a ton of different songs on that album. I can agree with you.
Yeah, man. You got the production like just coming in with like the surprise features, which I'm glad that's the thing he kept up doing with Astroworld. Like you come into that album for an experience and you get surprised like Andre 3000 with the intro.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
The ends. It's like you got Andre you got 3 stacks. Dog, yeah. And then he had the way back, bro. Like and he likes to put
back.
One and it's just like, bro, you be making some interesting vibes and like just rhythms, bro. And I think that one pushed his because I mean Rodeo was already really good. Like and so I mean that's still like classic for Travis, man. Like very solid project. Birds came out and it was just like, oh, he carried the momentum.
It's true though. I mean, he is not disappointed, you know, with his projects. He's always come through.
Yeah, man. I mean, you got any songs on there you want to mention?
Through the Late Night with Kid Cudi. That's a little classic right there. It's a vibe for sure. Way back, like you said, you know, The Ends is a perfect intro. And you got, like you said, Andre 3000. Can't go wrong with that feature right there. I like Biebs in the Trap there.
Trap,
It's
fire.
kind of, I honestly, that's probably like my favorite verse from Nav. Well, I mean, he is kind of like a chorus, but I mean, he's a good feature on there.
Honestly, yeah. Yo, and then when you think, bro, they have he had 21 Savage on the outside.
Oh, good song. Yeah,
Outside, man. Like vibe, bro. Vibe.
yeah. Oh my God, good
Album was
memes.
fire. Yeah, man. Shoot. I mean, how do you feel as far as that stacking up to Pablo and like I mean, we could compare like I guess how some of the songs stack up against each other. What was some of your favorite songs on Pablo?
All right, so just so we get this established, it wasn't an easy decision, but I gotta put Life of Pablo over Birds. Not an easy decision whatsoever, though. But you know, I really like the I really like the sound of the album. I mean, like his. So they both had really good production. Both those albums had really good production, but you know, Kanye's production is like a next level. I'm sure Kanye produced a little bit on Travis Scott's. I don't really know that the details actually for that, but you know, like Kanye's production on his own album is also, you know, it's always beautiful. And then he's got really good features as well. You know, Ultralight Beam was a really good song, and Chance the Rapper was nice on that song. That's a
Mm-hmm.
good way to start out the album. Good vibe. And then
Pablo, man, yeah.
yeah, and then like we got in Father Stretch My Hands right off the gate. And that went hard. Metro Boomin had to, you know, he had to say his name right there. He had to let him know what was going on.
Yeah.
And then part two, and like you know, went into part two, and that's where Designer hops in. That's where he kind of got a little bit of a shout out from Kanye.
I loved how they did that tease. Like
Yeah,
like artistically and musically, bro. That's something I really appreciate because I'm like when I see people it's like they planted that, man. They planned that. The execution was perfect and it led into a huge hit.
yeah. They're like, oh wait, who's this guy? Like no, he's smart. Kanye's smart. I mean, he might be weird sometimes, but he's a smart guy. I mean, and yeah, artistically, musically, he's genius. Um,
That's all facts.
maybe not with the Poop de Scoop song,
He
but
took it whole took a different
we can
creative
think
direction on
we
that
can
one.
think about that's not part of this album, so whatever. Um, I would say, I mean, I had a lot of like I had hype songs and I also had chill songs. I mean, this is hard though because Travis Scott had a really nice album too. I mean, I could see myself changing my perspective based on the day. But like I liked all the chill songs that were on there. Like I know Waves was really good with Chris Brown. I really like Fade. It had a really nice like it had a nice beat to it, like a bouncy kind of beat. Like you
Yeah.
could kind of dance to that. Like yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah, no, Pablo's a solid album. Like we gotta definitely like as much as I'm definitely for Birds, but Pablo's solid as hell. That's a solid ass album.
Yeah, I mean, and like I don't know if you remember this song, but Wolves. That song put me in outer space, bro. I swear.
Kanye he has a really knack for that, bro. He's super talented with just bro, his production and like musically, that man is a genius.
Yeah, I mean, it's true though. I mean, I would say like most of the album was like more like I don't know. I mean, it wasn't like as like hard rap as like Travis Scott's album.
Yeah, and it was a combination of a lot of things at once, and I really appreciate what he was doing and going for. And I feel like part of that was like for me going like there was certain times where it's like certain moods. Like a lot of like that's kind of the whole point, you know. But he had a lot of certain moods where it's like you're not gonna come back to that as much, like for me. And that's for my reason of putting like Travis is over because I feel like more of my moods matched up for like what I wanted to hear from Travis.
And man, I mean, this is a hard one. I mean, like I said, I think I got to change my mind as well, but I'm gonna go with Pablo from now. I mean, the vibes were there for me. And then, I mean, I'm not gonna not mention Birds though, because that's an amazing album too.
They both like, and yeah, Kanye probably had enough, bro. He's on way back actually, like in the background, his vocals. So his production, man, because he probably produced quite a bit of Travis's album at that too. So
yeah,
without Kanye.
Yeah, you know, Travis Scott's a pretty good producer too. I think he like produced probably some of it.
Oh yeah, definitely facts.
Yeah, but yeah, like, did you know Travis Scott like produced a lot of Yeezus with Kanye?
Actually, no, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I mean, which I feel like would make sense. I mean, it's got kind of like that sound. A lot of experimental, beats back when Yeezus was released.
That's true. Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, but for right now, I'm gonna say Pablo. I mean, that's gonna be my choice for like the chill vibe too. I mean, if I'm talking about like, I mean, this is my opinion, but if we're talking about like the rap, like I think Travis Scott's was better in terms of like the rapping, but like in terms of the sound and everything, I mean, and that's not an easy decision, but I gotta say Kanye because I think it has to do with the production and the features and the way he put together his songs. Felt nice,
I mean, that's definitely true, man. Of Life of Pablo, can't take that away. So I don't blame you, man. Yo, that just reminded me, bro. Sweet, bro.
Oh, that was a good song.
Dog, Sweet was a song from Travis put out Sweet on that album, bro, and like I just was like, wow, that was such a. I was like, okay, it was. Yeah,
You
man.
make
That's
me think back, bro. Am I gonna choose Birds now? Oh God.
Hey, no, they both like, hey, whether you team Birds, team Pablo, yo, it's a win-win on that. Lowe's.
Yeah.
Because both of
That's
those.
yeah, I agree. I think that's Kanye's like last like good album.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that was a very solid his last really solid project, man. Like Jesus was King is King, like that was really
It's like religious thing. I don't even know what that was.
It just didn't feel like it didn't feel right. Like, and he was barely on it. Like as an album, that's why so many people trashed it. Like, we're not even the first to talk about how trash that was. Like, people were not happy, because it felt pandered and it felt. I mean, Kanye's been weird for a while, like, so
Yeah, Follow God was a hot song though.
That was. I liked it too. I, I know some people who were still like, yeah, no. I was like, no. I was like, actually, that one was good. Like,
yeah, he's got that old school Kanye beat on there.
My problem with the album is like I can't give you the credit if you weren't really on it like that. Like he was barely.
Yeah, I agree.
It was the choir. The choir made the album.
Yeah.
To be honest, like it's like they carried it pretty much, right? Like you were there.
I mean, he was singing too, though. I mean, but it's kind of a weird album. I don't know what to think about that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, anyways, though, I mean, yeah, I think we have a good conclusion on Birds vs. Pablo, though. You know.
Oh yeah, man. Two legendary projects, like iconic sounds for real.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is that we got more topics?
You got more time? All right. Ooh. Okay. So last topic of the night.
Yeah, last topic.
All right.
Unless we want to segment and do one of them other little things, man, because we got some ones that's just kind of waiting.
I know.
We could say
Well,
this one.
I'm sure we can get to it next week if so.
Bet. So yeah.
You know, we got sometimes you gotta keep the people waiting.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we'll get to it. So like we gonna you wanna go ahead and announce it for us? Oh, let me just mute that. We already know what the topic is.
Yep. All right. So the topic is Gunna's new album called Wunna. And there's quite a bit of anticipation up to this. I mean, Gunna's been doing his thing lately. He's had a lot of good features recently, especially on Young Thug's album.
Gunna and Thug is like that's like his son, I think, at this point.
Yeah, they're both like slime people or whatever the hell they call each other. But yeah, I mean, he's been.
How do you feel about?
He's definitely been one of those guys on top of the rap game right now. Like he's in the conversation. I feel like.
Yeah.
So definitely anticipated. I mean, there's some good singles already came out. They gave me a little bit of like hope for it. I mean, I really like Skybox. That was a really good song. So that gave me some good initial stuff. I mean, because I like Gunna. He's a good artist. I might like Lil Baby more, but you know, Gunna's still good. But anyways, I think I would say, well, okay, first reaction, I was like, what the hell is this album cover? Looks like a 2-year-old made or something, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, we're getting into the music. Fuck his album cover.
Apparently, well, it's actually all Zodiac, like, and spiritual is what it's going for.
Oh, okay.
So I like looking at his album cover, like I don't know, like I don't know how I feel about it. When I first saw it, I didn't know how to feel about it. So I was just like, yeah. Apparently it's all supposed to relate to Zodiac, but I don't even feel that, to be honest. That's what.
Yeah, I think most people thought that. They're like, what the hell is this album cover?
Like people are saying their songs were like, yeah, I was hearing people online say that and like try to be like, oh yeah, this song feels like it's a Gemini song or this, that, and the third. I'm like, oh, I mean, I've seen apparently he might be a Gemini, right? Like I don't know when is Gunna's birthday, but
I'd be really surprised if you knew Gunna's birthday.
you feel me? So but there was a lot of songs on here where he had like a Gemini like symbol. Like there was a couple ones where he switched it, but like if anything, no, I don't see how this was about the Zodiac, to be honest. But hey, I could be wrong, you know?
Yeah.
People could come.
Well, enough about the album cover. I'll talk about the album then. So I enjoyed the album. There's some critiques I had, and there's some good things I had about it. I guess with the good things, I'd say I really enjoyed a lot of the songs. I'd say the songs I enjoyed the most mostly had features though, so that's not an amazing thing, but you know it worked out. I mean, Roddy Ricch was on there; it was good. I mean, I really like that. I mean, Lil Baby, obviously, Lil Baby and Gunna got that. I mean, they got that connection when it comes to music. You know what I mean? You see Lil Baby and Gunna on one song, you know it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, some solid stuff. And then yeah, I like the features. I mean, the sound was pretty cohesive, which I liked. I mean, it had good. It had like the beats were like something I like. You don't. I feel like you only get those beats from like a Gunna song. It's like I like his style is very unique. I like it. So that's what I liked about that, and good rapping on it. But my critiques were definitely that there's a lot of songs that kind of forgettable, and especially when I'm saying cohesive, some of the songs kind of blended into each other, in my opinion. And I know I'm like listening to this while might be doing something, but like usually you could tell between songs. I mean, I go through 3 songs and it sound like the same song. I mean, sometimes some of the songs sound like that, but I mean, there are some solid songs though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. Like I feel like that could be a thing where like, when you be doing stuff, because I be doing the same thing when I listen to music or songs sometimes, and it's like, wait. I mean, I felt the same way about Nas project, and I was doing a bunch of like stuff from my job. I was working, so
Yeah.
like that's funny. I definitely feel you on yeah, pretty much. Like I like the album for sure. And yeah, like I definitely need to listen to it some more. I have listened to it like quite a bit, especially a couple of songs that I really like. Like the song with Roddy Ricch, bro, fire. That was cooler than a bitch.
Oh, that's a good song. Yeah.
That's hot.
I'm a fan of Roddy Ricch, so I knew I was gonna like that song.
So there was yeah, like the songs with features was definitely good. Top Floor with Travis, that was good. I liked it. I like that song.
You know what? I do like that song. But, yeah, okay.
There's I actually did like Gimmick a lot, and that was just with him. That was like the second track on there, and then like he had the song Money on the Way, MOTW. It was okay. I kind of liked it. But
Money on the Way. Huh.
Then you got the feature with him and Young Thug. That's almost. I feel like it was like it's almost not a miss. It's him and Young Thug. Man, they've been doing this slime like brotherhood, chopping it up like crazy with a lot of their songs lately, and it was good. Dollars on My Head. I liked it.
Yeah, I don't think they missed. Like you're right.
It's I yeah, Skybox for sure. Skybox for sure. That was good. And then Wunna, I actually like Wunna. Like
Wunna was good. It was kind of like he came in with the rapping on that one.
Yeah.
It was like I know like he relies as an artist, he relies a lot on his melody. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah.
But like on Wunna, he sounds a little different. Like he's actually like kind of putting a lot of emphasis on the rapping more than like just the sound.
Yeah. And then like I'm trying to like remember how Rockstar Bikers and Chains went.
I can't remember.
I feel like
those are probably the songs that combined for me.
And then there was I actually really like Nasty Girl. The on camera song.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that actually has like it's like 2 songs in one. Like I actually like the Nasty Girl half of the song I actually like better. I like the second half, it's not as much, but
Oh, you know what? I did like that song.
Yeah, I really mess with that. Like
okay. I think I liked Do Better too.
Yeah, well, honestly, as an album, I think Wunna really came like in. How much have you listened to Gunna like in the past anyway, like his own projects?
You know, I kind of got turned on to Gunna from a friend. It was yeah, but like anyways, it was kind of like I heard like some of his songs and like some of the features and stuff. I was like, okay, he's got some good sound. I mean, I think like my first like big introduction was probably that Lil Baby and Gunna album, with Drip Too Hard, Drip Harder.
Drip Harder was hard. They came.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed that. I mean, like I had nothing wrong with both of them. I was like, okay, this is good. And then yeah, I mean, Space Cadet really got me more into him, and that's a hot song. And then he released Drip or Drown too, and I like that album actually. Just because like someone was showing me it, I'm like, okay, it's good. I mean, like some of the songs like Baby Birkin, I don't know if you heard that song.
I think I remember hearing that.
Okay. And Speed It Up. I mean, there's some good songs on that. Yeah. So, and then so that's how I got a little bit into Gunna. And you know what? Like, I definitely thought this was solid, but I expected a little more just because there's a lot for me that led up to this album.
I see, dog. Yo, because I feel like, because I did like those songs, and I did like Drip or Drown too, and I listened to it, but maybe I feel like I didn't listen to it enough. 'Cause I don't remember listening to it a whole lot, and those songs I liked a lot, like Speed It Up, a couple other ones. I think with this album, like maybe my expectation were just like, because I wasn't listening to too much Gunna before, to be honest. I think because I was definitely I did listen to the project with him and Lil Baby. But that was a combination of both of them a lot. They definitely make a good combo.
Yeah.
So I don't think I got into Gunna himself, his style as much, maybe at this point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'll have to listen more of him. I mean, he's good. I mean, okay, if we're rating Lil Baby's album versus Gunna's album this year, but I still gotta go with Lil Baby's album.
I'm going with Lil Baby's album.
My turn, yeah. I mean, that was
good, yo. That was good.
That was like one of my favorites this year. I mean, that shit was nice. Like, I don't know. I mean, I expected a little more from Gunna, especially like, I don't know. I mean, because I always kind of relate Lil Baby and Gunna, obviously, because they always come up together and stuff. But I was just because Lil Baby came out with that, like, oh wow. So I expected a little more from Wunna on that term as well. But still solid album. It had some good features, like I said, and some good songs that I will definitely listen to again. And I probably will need to listen to it a couple more times, but
sometimes that's what it be taking, especially nowadays. I think everything's so fast paced.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes it be taking those second listens because I gotta listen to. I mean, sure, we gonna talk about High Off Life, man.
That review coming soon.
Yeah, High Off Life review coming soon, y'all.
Yeah. So Gunna's album, I just say it's solid, but it's not all that. I don't know. I'd probably give it like just like a 7. I don't know. 6.5. I'm being a little harsh, but I expected a little more, but still got some good songs.
I feel. Yeah, I'm definitely more cool for like a 7, maybe 7.5, maybe 7. Yeah, 7.5 I could go with for me.
Okay.
I think I need to listen to more Gunna in general too, like to get more of a feel, like especially with his next, like now that I know how Wunna sounds and like Drip or Drown too. I haven't really have you went back to anything before his Lil Baby collab album?
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, he's got some pretty nice like mixtape hits, like Top Off. I don't know if you heard that one. It's like I took the top off. Um,
I might have to go
yeah,
back.
and there's I mean, he's got some good features from back then too, like Life Goes On with Lil Baby. Um, I mean, I'll have to think about that a little bit. I should have been prepared for that, but I mean, he's got some good songs that you probably need to look back at. I mean, Slime Season 3 was one of his like most popular ones. And it's got some good songs on it. Like Top Off was on that. I mean, you like Top Off. You probably heard it before.
I feel like it sounded familiar. Like I gotta go check back out some of the old stuff.
Yeah. I mean, so that his sound sounds a little different now than it used to. I mean, it's still got the same Gunna sound to it, but like he sounds a little different. I don't know about more matured, but like still just a tiny bit different tweak to his sound.
Hmm. All right, shoot. Shout out Gunna, yo.
Yeah, bro. I mean, hey,
It
good
still was,
offering.
it still wasn't like he ain't let us down too much yet, yo. Like you still out here doing your thing. So shout out to you for sure.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna keep supporting. All right. Yeah. But I think we're good for today's episode of the Rap Roulette. I hope you guys come back for next week's episode. And yo, have a good one, everybody.
All right, y'all. Rap Roulette out.